Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're tackling a massive bottleneck in basically every website's conversion strategy, and that's customer support. A lot of businesses slap a traditional live chat widget on their site with the absolute best intentions, right? They expect it to act like a magnet for new sales. But, as we're going to see today, relying strictly on human-powered chat might actually be costing you leads. We're going to dive into the data, the trends, and exactly how AI is totally revamping the customer experience. Let's get into it.
Okay, picture this. It's 11 p.m. Your absolute best prospect just landed on your website. They're highly interested, maybe they even have their credit card sitting right there on the desk. But they just have one simple question. Do you work with businesses like mine? So they look down at the bottom right corner of your site, click the chat widget, and what do they get? A message saying, "We're currently offline, leave a message and we'll get back to you." The immediate reaction? Total frustration. If they don't get an instant response, the data shows they'll usually just bounce and look somewhere else. You've literally just lost a high-value lead simply because your human staff, actually needs to sleep.
So, we have a really stark contrast between that old-school way of doing things and the modern solution. Traditional live chat is tethered entirely to human availability. It just inevitably leads to delayed answers and, at the end of the day, missed leads. But then, think about the AI chatbot approach. Your prospect gets an instant response no matter the time of day or night. It engages them, captures their data, and can even book an appointment right then and there with zero human intervention. You're basically trading the pain of a lost lead for the absolute magic of instant gratification.
To really understand why this shift is happening, we have to look at how customer expectations have evolved. Back in the early 2000s, live chat had this massive popularity boom. It was a huge step up from forcing people to call a 1-800 number or wait for an email reply. But fast forward to the 2020s, and we see the rise of AI chatbots. These aren't the clunky bots of the past. They've mastered natural language and can actually ingest your specific business data. And that brings us to today. Right now, AI isn't just some basic support tool to deflect complaints. It's become a core revenue and lead generation channel. Businesses are actively relying on it for growth.
Look, sticking with that older tech just creates massive friction across the board. First, you've got long wait times. Visitors will absolutely abandon a site when responses take too long, especially during peak hours. Second, those missed after-hours conversations we just talked about. Third, and this is a big one, the absolute dread of repetitive support questions. Your highly paid human staff is spending hours answering the exact same questions about business hours and pricing over and over again. And finally, the cost. Trying to maintain 24/7 live chat means multiple employees, crazy shift scheduling, and massive operational expenses. It burns through your budget while simultaneously testing your customers' patience.
The hard truth here is that the traditional model fundamentally fails to scale. Traditional live chat strictly requires human operators working scheduled shifts, which puts a hard limit on your business's availability. No matter how incredible your human team is, they can only be in one place, typing to a limited number of people at once. But this evolution toward AI introduces a system that actually understands natural language, learns your specific company information, and integrates directly with your systems to capture and qualify leads on autopilot. When you put these two approaches head-to-head, the differences are honestly glaring. 24/7 availability? Humans just can't do it. AI easily can. What about handling multiple conversations at once? A human agent usually maxes out at 3 or 4 chats before the quality really starts to tank, but an AI chatbot has literally unlimited capacity. Appointment booking and lead qualification, that's entirely manual for humans, but fully automatic for AI. Now, we definitely need to acknowledge that traditional chat has a distinct advantage when it comes to genuine human empathy and handling highly sensitive, complex situations. For sure. But when you factor in the low staffing requirements and the AI's ability to learn your business inside and out, the operational advantages of AI are absolutely massive.
But here is the real paradigm shift. And this is what industry experts are strongly recommending. The most successful organizations out there right now, they don't treat this as an either-or situation. They aren't firing all their human staff and just plugging in a bot. Instead, they're strategically combining both. They take the raw, scalable efficiency of AI and they seamlessly pair it with expert human touch.
It all perfectly boils down to this one strategy: automation for repetitive interactions, while keeping humans available for situations requiring judgment or emotional intelligence. By letting the AI do the heavy lifting, answering the FAQs, capturing the lead data, handling the busy work, you actually free up your human staff. Suddenly, your team can dedicate their time and energy to high-value, complex interactions that truly require human empathy and strategic thinking. It's a total win-win.
So what does a modern solution actually look like in the real world? Let's take a look at TrioHub's AI chatbot capabilities. We're not talking about a generic bot spitting out canned robotic answers here. The crucial thing to take away is that you train these AI chatbots on your exact business knowledge. You just feed it your website URLs, your internal PDFs, your FAQ docs, product sheets, the whole shebang. Once it's trained, it gives instant, customized answers that are incredibly accurate to your specific business. Plus, it automatically asks the right questions to qualify prospects and seamlessly books appointments directly onto your calendar. It basically functions like a highly competent 24/7 super employee.
Now, for an even deeper, more captivating experience, we enter the realm of interactive AI avatars. If you're a business that wants to provide a highly engaging, visual experience, you can actually combine conversational AI with a digital human interface. These avatars can speak naturally to your website visitors. They just sit right on your site, verbally answering questions, capturing leads, and qualifying prospects. It adds this fascinating layer of interactivity that keeps users on the page longer and builds a really unique kind of digital rapport.
Let's make this super concrete with a real-world example. Take a local accounting firm. Their biggest problem was that their staff simply couldn't answer inquiries after the office closed at 5 p.m. They were just missing out on all that evening traffic. To solve this, they implemented an AI chatbot, trained it specifically on their tax and accounting services. And the result? Prospects started getting instant, accurate answers at any hour of the night. This directly resulted in a noticeable spike in booked consultation requests. They literally started generating qualified leads while they slept.
Or consider an IT services company. They had these highly paid support agents getting completely bogged down by basic, repetitive tech support questions. It was terrible for team morale and, honestly, incredibly expensive. So they deployed an AI chatbot and trained it extensively on their own company documentation and troubleshooting guides. The outcome was a drastically reduced workload for their human agents. The AI deflected the easy stuff, gave customers faster answers, and let the IT team focus on the complex, critical network issues that actually needed their expertise.
And then there are weekends. Weekends are a massive blind spot for so many businesses. A digital agency realized their live chat widget was sitting completely offline from Friday evening all the way to Monday morning. That's a huge window of missed opportunity. To fix it, they deployed an interactive AI avatar. The avatar provided continuous weekend engagement. Visitors absolutely loved the novel, interactive experience, and the agency captured significantly more qualified leads over the weekend, all without paying a single dime in human overtime.
So, where is all this heading? The future is undeniably a hybrid mix. Customer engagement is going to increasingly rely on a combination of AI chatbots, interactive avatars, and highly skilled human support teams working seamlessly together. By integrating these systems, businesses can deliver customer experiences that are fast, personalized, and massively scalable. The companies adopting these AI tools right now are going to be so much better prepared to meet rising customer expectations, all while keeping their operational costs totally under control.
Which brings us to a highly actionable takeaway for you today. If you are still relying only on traditional live chat, you are actively leaving money on the table. The recommendation from all the research is loud and clear. It's time to upgrade to AI-powered solutions. Platforms like TrioHub let you deploy chatbots and interactive AI avatars that are specifically trained on your data to answer questions, qualify leads, and book appointments 24/7. It ensures you never miss another opportunity just because someone wasn't sitting at a keyboard.
I want to leave you with this one final, provocative thought. If your website never sleeps, why on earth should your customer support? Your website is a 24-hour storefront, and your engagement strategy needs to match that reality. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope these insights have helped you see exactly how to upgrade your customer experience. So take a look at your own site and ask yourself, are you ready for the AI upgrade?